Hello my friends. My name is Bot Mathematician, and this is Holomancer. You can hear various rumors and opinions about Artifact in all the taverns of Azeroth.
Residents discuss, argue, admire, hate, and some even predict the death of Hearthstone. We studied a huge amount of information and selected the most interesting and important things for you to know. We hope this helps you draw your own conclusions and decide whether or not to play this game. We will be grateful if you like this video.
In the past, Valve stole Dota out from under Blizzard.
As a result, Dota 2 became a super hit and made an explosion in the gaming industry. Perhaps this time Valve will make another hit that will kill Hearthstone.
During the Artifact presentation, Gabe Newell, CEO of Valve, said,
Valve wants Artifact to do for card games what Half-Life 2 did for single-player action games.
Artifact has two players face off against each other using a pre-constructed main and item deck. The board consists of 3 lanes, each having a tower, mana pool, and board area for each player. The goal of Artifact is to destroy the 2 enemy towers, or the enemy tower and the enemy ancient.
Artifact has been created in collaboration with Richard Garfield, a famous game designer, who created the legendary trading card game, Magic the Gathering. It's also worth noting that Artifact will not be a subordinate little sibling to Dota 2. Many of the heroes in the current card set are existing Dota 2 champions, but others are original creations.
Artifact release date is November 28th. Gamers can try out Artifact even before it is released. The beta will be available to play on November 19th. The game will be available on Steam for Mac, Linux, and Windows computers. Gamers can expect the versions for mobile devices to be available in 2019.
How to get a beta key? A handful of options are available for those of you who want an early look at the game. If you attended PAX West or Dota 2's The International, you'll have received a pair of scratch cards, each of which contains a beta key. Searches on Reddit reveal a number of players giving away their spare keys. You can try to buy a key online with obvious risk. The official Artifact Twitter account has indicated that following the account may result in you being granted access to the beta. The exact details are not entirely clear, but it's certainly the easiest option you have right now.
The price of Artifact will be $19.99. After buying the game, players will get 2 pre-made base decks with 54 cards in each, and 10 additional sets. So, your purchase will get you a total of 228 cards, though, naturally, they won't all be unique.
Further booster packs will be available for $2 each.
That's how Gabe Newell explains why Artifact is not going to be free to play.
If time is free, or an account is free, or cards are free, then anything that has a mathematical relationship to those things ends up becoming devalued over time, whether it's the player's time and you just make people grind for thousands of hours for minor, trivial improvements, or the asset values of the cards, or whatever. That's a consequence. So you don't want to create that flood of free stuff that destroys the economy and the value of people's time.
There will be 286 cards in the game, including 44 heroes. There are 3 rarity levels in the game: common, uncommon and rare. Every packs include 12 random cards, one of which is guaranteed to be rare.
Rare is the highest rarity level and every pack is guaranteed to contain at least 1 rare. It's possible to open a pack with additional rares. There are plenty of very common cards that are going to be super powerful. The main pack set contains 272 cards. This set contains 112 common cards, 80 uncommon cards and 80 rare cards. Along with cards from packs, Artifact contains 14 basic cards that are included in the core game for free.
Userita, on the Reddit, published some math, counting how many packages you need to buy in order to build a complete collection.
You need to open 150 packs, which is $300. And what do you think about Artifact's price? How much are you willing to spend for online gaming?
We created a YouTube poll. Find the button on the screen. Please vote and share your opinions in the comments.
In Artifact you can sell any of your cards except basic cards. Each player's collection will retain value in the same way that binders of Magic cards do in real life. In contrast, if you stopped playing Hearthstone tomorrow, you couldn't sell your cards.
Valve knows how to do trading. It already has the tech to make it safe and secure. The artifact cards will be tradable on the Steam market, so players will be able to buy and sell them, like Dota 2 items.
Your deck consists of heroes, spells, creatures and improvements. The hero deck must consist of a minimum of 40 cards, but there is no maximum card limit. Decks are limited to 3 instances of each unique card. Decks must have only 5 different hero cards in them.
Every hero has an associated signature card. As soon as a hero is added to a deck, 3 copies of that hero's signature card will also be automatically created and added to the deck. Signature cards cannot be collected, traded on the marketplace, found in card packs, or removed from your deck.
Your cards and heroes are selected from 4 possible colors: red, green, black, and blue. As per Magic, each color has its own personality which themes what its cards do accordingly. Decks are not limited to a specific number of colors.
There are a wide variety of heroes featured in Artifact. These heroes each boast their own ability and have their own specific playstyles. Only heroes can use equipment, and each hero has 3 slots: weapon, armor, and accessory.
Accessory raises your hero health. Armor grants additional armor to your hero and also buffs or debuffs. Weapon gives your hero additional damage. If you want to use a different weapon, it will overwrite the current one. Equipment varies from cheap simple buffs to powerful, expensive stuff. Importantly, equipment on characters is persistent. So buffed heroes will keep coming back with their upgraded stats and abilities.
Spell cards provide instant, powerful effects, sometimes even spanning all 3 lanes. They require mana to cast, and you require a hero with that spell's color in the current lane.
Improvements are a category of spells with a unique effect to the board. Lanes can have multiple improvements at a time, and all active improvements are shown on the side of the owner's tower.
Artifact has 2 primary resources available to the player throughout the course of the game. Mana, which replenishes each turn, and is required to cast cards. Gold, which is used to purchase items from your item deck at the end of each round. Each lane has its own mana pool, which begins at 3, and increases by 1 each turn.
As enemy cards are destroyed, you will accrue gold. Gold is spent on equipment between rounds during the shopping phase. Your item deck consists of 9 items, which are randomly offered for purchase.
Each player starts with 5 cards in their hand at the start of the game, drawing 2 more each turn. There's no limit on the amount of cards your hand can hold, so it rarely feels like you're stuck with nothing to do.
At the beginning of the game, your first 3 heroes will be deployed evenly into the 3 lanes, along with some randomly spawned melee creeps. After each round, 2 more creeps will spawn in random lanes on each player's side.
Each lane contains a tower which has 40 health that you must protect. Lose 2 towers, and the game is over. Once a tower is destroyed, it's replaced by the Ancient, which has 80 health. Destroy an Ancient, and you also win the game.
Each time you play a card of any sort, the initiative passes to your opponent. Once you've both finished taking turns playing a card in a particular lane, combat occurs. During combat, heroes and creeps attack whatever is opposite to them. If they aren't facing another unit, they will attack the opposing tower. After combat, the action then switches to the next lane. Heroes that are killed aren't gone for good, they just have to sit out an entire round, after which you can choose which lane to redeploy them in.
Artifact has constructed mode and draft mode. The game has no single player specific game mode, but you can play against artificial intelligence. In draft, you construct your deck by selecting cards out of a series of packs.
An interesting opinion was expressed by Disguised Toast. He thinks the game is too complex for the Hearthstone stream audience to get into. He expects a lot of Hearthstone streamers will switch over, try the game out for about a month, and then switch back once BlizzCon announces the next Hearthstone expansion. Our special daring reporter gathered opinions from reputable residents of Azeroth. Here are some opinions from other professional streamers.
I want answers!
Will you be playing Artifact when it comes out? I can't talk about that game too much, but I'm really excited for it. I think Artifact will be An excellent game.
I feel Artifact is an amazing game, and I will definitely give it a try whenever I will have a chance on stream.
Not everyone is, buy, sell minded. Not everyone sees card games as a form of a stock market, okay? And I think we would have a worse version of Hearthstone if we had that economy in Hearthstone.
Having considered all news, videos, and materials, I got a little confused. As a Hearthstone fan, this all seems very complicated for me, and there is no room for casual players here.
Also, a very important argument is the cost. It is quite expensive, and for this reason, there is no place for free-to-play players.
I see no potential for Artifact to destroy Hearthstone, or even divert half of its audience.
Nevertheless, this is an interesting game and it might be enjoyed by pro players and fans of Dota 2 or Magic the Gathering. Maybe Artifact can become Hearthstone's competitor in the professional cyber arena.
And what do you think? Are you excited about the release of Artifact?
Do you want to try this game? Please let us know in the comments and vote.
Alright, that's all for today. Thank you for being with us.
And special thanks to Chris for text editing.
We will meet in new videos.
Good luck.